Hello everyone, my name is Shannon. I'm one of the naturalists here at the Nature Station. Welcome to our hiking how-tos videos. Now, I'm going to see what Monica thinks of the hiking bag here that I've packed, okay? So you have a lot of things that you do need to take with you when you go on a hike. There are 6 that are essential. Now, I wanted to make sure that I covered everything, so I packed a nice throw bag here. So I'm going to see if Monica thinks that this was the right stuff to bring along. So I think I'm just going to leave it right here for her to take a look at. It's a little heavy.
Okay, so Shannon packed me a bag. Wow. Okay, so Shannon packed me a bag. So we're going to see what, whoa, good grief. What'd she put in there, a cow? Okay, all right. Oh. I gotta take this apart. Okay, I don't know what she packed, but this weighs a lot, and I just don't feel like hiking with it unless I'm doing weight training, and that, well, I can see one of our problems.
Pumpkins are fun.
Pumpkins are fun, but I don't think we, okay, you know what, we'll just unpack everything. We'll take this one at, how can I use a pumpkin on the trail? I don't really understand.
Seeds for a snack?
But you have to cook them first.
Oh.
Yeah, unless I'm like a deer. While lovely and fall-like, not great for a trail. So we're good. We're gonna set this down. It'll fall over. That's fine. Okay, next. Okay. This is nice and compact. Okay. This is. Ooh, I like this. It's a little small, but I think it'll fit Shannon. Okay, so we got a coat. That's good. Oh, it's good. It's kind of waterproof. It's kind of windproof. It would definitely help with the sun. This is definitely, we're keeping this one. And you see how tiny I can squash this guy? Spot on. That's in our stay pile. All right. Next. Our eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
Yes, very delicious. Are these guys raw or cooked? So you want scrambled eggs, so they're raw.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have fire? Or things to cook with?
No.
Okay.
We're just going on.
We'll eat these when we get home, and we'll put it with the pumpkin. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Needs hot water. This would be good for like overnight camping.
Okay, I thought we needed some trail food.
We do need trail food. And we might, it looks like you packed a bunch of good stuff, so we might see if we can find it. But the problem with trail food is it needs to be something you don't have to cook. So it needs to be something that is ready to eat. You just open a package and nom 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 nom, and it's gone. This guy, while delicious, I just don't know if it would be great for an overnight. Same with actually the eggs would be great for an overnight trip. But I think we're gonna leave this to eat and snack on when we get home. Okay, all right. Ooh, next one. This is a water bottle. That's perfect. And we'll make sure it's totally full of water before we go, because otherwise just having an empty water bottle is just air. Air is useful, but it's more helpful if it is water. So we're gonna make sure to set that guy in our keep pile. All right, here we go. This is an example of great trail food. So this is a meat stick. All you gotta do, it's already cooked. You just pop it out and it's just nice and edible. All right, so that's definitely going in the keep pile right next to our water bottle. Flashlight. Flashlight also good. Yep, it works. Okay, so, yep. Wow, okay. So flashlight good, all charged up. Spot on. Flashlights are also very useful because even when you're planning your best trip, something may go wrong and you may be coming back in the dark. And so you always want to make sure you're ready in case you need to come back in the dark. Great, more trail food. This one is actually literally trail mix. So it is designed to be used to stuff in a pocket, stuff in a backpack. It's just a bunch of good, healthy carbs and proteins that help keep your energy up so you can get home okay. Also, it's delicious. Okay, all right, what else we got? We've got, ow. We've got a first aid kit. Beautiful. So our first aid kit, very, very useful. Definitely sticking in the keep pile. Always want to have that first aid kit because you never know when something may go wrong. It could be something less serious like a scrape. It could be something more serious. So you want a nice, good, well-built, put together first aid kit because you never know when you're going to need it. Hopefully you won't need it at all. All right, and we have, oh, this is a good one. It's a DVD.
I thought we could watch it.
It's a good one. It's actually called Green Fire. It's really cool. It's all about nature. Do we have a DVD player?
I can put one in the bag.
We did make some space, but we don't have electricity.
Right.
So that might be a problem.
Okay, I guess we can watch it later.
If we have a DVD player in the car on the way to the hike, we could use that. Otherwise, we can put it with our pumpkin and our macaroni and cheese and have an awesome movie night when we get home. Okay. Good movie though. All right, let's see what else we got. We got a hat. Yeah, buddy. I'm leaving this one on. So, this is great. I'm just gonna wear this. I don't even have to carry it around. But nice thing about the hat is it protects you from the sun. It also protects you from any rain that might happen. And this one in particular is very squeakable and it still keeps its shape. There. Done. All right. Trash bag. Now this one is super handy. So trash bags can double both as a trash collection because you never know when you're going to find trash on the trail and you can clean it up and clean it up behind you. Also, if your trail food ends up having any trash, you can put the trash from it in the bag when you're done eating. But the other thing is, what if you're out hiking and a pop-up thunderstorm happens and suddenly it gets really, really wet? You can turn this into a poncho, provided there's no trash in it. So, very useful thing. And again, you can make it very, 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 very small. And it packs up nice and neat. We'll put it in our keep pile. We're almost done. All right, last thing is some sunscreen. Great, goes with the hat. Always looks good. But the other thing with this one is it helps with the sun protection. So very, very useful. And last but not least, this one has a lot of doodads on it. It is an emergency whistle. It is a compass. You could probably put matches in here. Oh yeah, yep. And it's even got a mirror so you can flash for emergencies. So this emergency whistle, very handy. It even has a necklace. So if I wanted to, I could wear it on my neck if I didn't want to carry it in my bag. We'll put it back together before we go. All right, guys. So let's see. Now we do have 6 essentials that we're looking for. So let's see if we found them. So number 1 is a first aid kit. Is that in our keep pile?
Yep.
Yep, it's right here. First aid kit. Ta-da! So that's going to go right back in the bag because that's one of our 6 essentials. Number 2 is our water bottle. Ding, ding, ding right here. Now we're going to make sure it's full before we go. Shannon's gonna go fill it for me. All right, brought it back. Great, that was fast. Nice and full. All right, so that, and it is a little heavier. Now weight is something we always want to think about with the bag because you saw how heavy this guy was when I picked it up. You gotta be carrying it around the whole time, but water is worth the weight. So you wanna have water. So sometimes you can have a pocket on the outside that can help carry it. In this case, I'm just gonna stick this guy right in the middle. All right, number 3 is a flashlight, and that was this one right here. I learned my lesson. I'm not going to look in it again. And we're going to put that one in here. This is another one that, this one in particular is a little heavy. You can buy or get really small ones. Really great. The smaller the better because the less that you're carrying on your body, the more you can enjoy your hike. All right, next is our trail food. And we had 2 kinds of trail food. We'll pack those nice and neat and make sure they're in a spot where we know exactly where they are. Number 5 is sun protectant. One is this lovely hat that I am wearing, and the other one is our sunscreen. So that is number 5, our sun protection. All right, and number 6 is the whistle. That was this guy right here. And I have the bottom right here, and we're gonna put it right back together. And so this guy is great as an emergency whistle. So that's one of those things that we'll be talking about later, but it's always good to have an emergency whistle on you because sometimes you can hear things more than you can see them. And so if someone's looking for you or you're lost, emergency whistle, very, very useful. So we're gonna wrap this guy up and tuck this in right there. We got our trash bag and our That was our 6th essential. Our last one is a raincoat, which could be our trash bag. It could also be this guy. Again, they pack up nice and neat so it doesn't take up too much space. And we're gonna tuck that right in. And that is all we really need for a hike. It's handy to have some other things like a map, stuff like that. But really all you need, oh, look how much lighter this is. Oh, it's like air. It feels so much better. So we have an awesome movie night planned with mac and cheese and scrambled eggs and maybe pumpkin pie. I don't know, weird combination, but it all sounds delicious. So we're gonna have that planned for when we get home. But for now, I think we got our bag all packed.
Okay, off on a hike with my 6 essentials.
Sounds great, Shannon.
I'm missing something. You always need to have a buddy.
Because that way you will always be safe. And it looks like Ariane's going to be going behind the camera, so we'll know that she's always there. You got to stay on the trail though, Shannon. That's the safest place to be. Yep, exactly right. Now as you're going along, make sure you're looking for wildlife and really cool plants, but the other thing is to check to see if you find any trash. Now remember that trash bag that we packed in that pack? That's where that comes in handy. Because sometimes things fall out of your pocket accidentally, sometimes you just find things that got left behind or maybe blown out of a car, and it's always good to clean up as you go. And just tuck it into your bag and carry it out with you and find your nearest trash can.
I'm a good hiker.
All right, off on a new adventure. Uh-oh, Shannon, looks like you got off the trail and now you're lost. Wait, don't run away. Remember to SAW, we are going to stay put and wait for help. If you aren't hearing any help or seeing any help, you want to use that handy whistle right there, yep, right there on your wrist. And the last part, the A, is to answer if anyone calls you. Shannon!
I'm here!
All right, everybody, so we have learned the safety and things you need to know about for going on a hike. So you got your 6 essentials, and you know what SAW means if you get lost. So time for you guys to go out on your own hike and make sure that while you're out there, you do a trash cleanup. So maybe go find a nice trail to go clean up, maybe on a shore out here at Land Between the Lakes. Maybe just go around your neighborhood. There's usually some trash somewhere. So make sure you guys go out, check out your workbooks, make sure to fill out all those pages, and have an awesome time. Good job, Cub Scouts.